Oh man, yo, in the words of the snake himself, this is embarrassing. Mr. Skinny, this is just embarrassing. This is really embarrassing. And look, Mr. Skinny, after this, look, I have already exposed you for the lies and the capping that you've always done. I expose you that you lie every single time, that about everything, bro. It's like this is what you do. You fabricate stories, you make up stories, you fake text messages, you fake emails. Like Skinny has been doing this way before y'all been knowing Mr. Skinny. I know Mr. Skinny. So these tactics that Mr. Skinny is doing, these are old tactics that I already knew about Mr. Skinny. Now, salute to now I'm not gonna sit here and act like I discovered this news. Salute to Gears to the Street. Someone sent me a video, a link to Gears to the Street video, and I watched it. I'm like, damn, you did a good job. So shout out to Gears to the Street. If y'all want to see the original video, go check it out. It's this video right here. Proof that Mr. Skinny text messages are fake. So basically what I'm gonna do, I'm just gonna regurgitate exactly what he said, but I just want to give Gears to the Street his props and give him his just, you know what I'm saying? Just for that, hey, you know what I'm saying? I'm gonna go ahead and subscribe to you, my dog, you know what I'm saying? I got you on subscribe, you know what I mean? So bow. So salute to Gears to the Street. Make sure y'all go check him out too, all right? But basically what he pointed out was some very key and clever things, right? Mr. Skinny, seriously. You just need to delete your YouTube channel, bro. I have caught you in so many lies. Now, Gears the Truth caught you in a lie. And let's break this down, how you basically Photoshop fabricated the text messages. All right, so you see these text messages right here, right? Now, on the right, this is a screenshot from Mr. Skinny's video, right? Where's my music? I need my music. Where's my music? Play my music. All right. Now, one thing I want to highlight is, Mr. Skinny, you're old as hell. You're old and you don't know, like, I know your brain doesn't move and react as fast, and you're kind of old and you're kind of slow, and you know that is what happens when you become of age. You know, you really don't respond, you don't think as fast, and you don't think as clearly as you once did. Now, from Gears the Truth pretty much expose how you fabricated these text messages, right? Now, this what you're seeing is from Mr. Skinny's text messages, right? This is this right here, right? This, what you're seeing right here is this. Now pay attention to these details. Very, very simple. You can tell where the text messages is legit, and you can tell where the text messages has been photoshopped. Pay attention to the color of the blue right here, right? Pay attention to the color of the blue. Let me scroll up so y'all can see, right? You see that? It's nice and baby blue. Nice and baby blue. And these are the real text messages, right? All these text messages that have this light baby blue is the real text messages. But how ironic when you scroll down to the questionable part, right? To the questionable part where, you know, the alleged text messages, look at the difference between the color. Right here is when it's fabricated. This is a dark blue color, Mr. Skinny. Look right here. This is your text messages responding to Kwame Brown's alleged text, right? So Skinny is in the blue. Kwame Brown is in the white. Why is the color different, Mr. Skinny? You can clearly see that up here is baby blue, light baby blue. Down here, where your messages were photoshopped, they're dark blue. Skinny, you old, bro. You are really old. Like, you don't really pick up on details. That's what people do. When people fabricate things, they don't really pay attention to the details, and they just in a hurry just to put out fake messages and fake information that they don't cross the T's and dot their I's. Skinny, the blue doesn't match up. Why every other color from your text messages is baby blue and this is dark blue? Why is that? Next thing that was the truth pointed out, which was very clever. Pay attention to the bubble, right? The bubble right here. Every time Mr. Skinny sends a text messages, it always had this little tail right here. You see that little tail? Check this out. You see that little tail right here at the end of every text message that Mr. Skinny sends out. Why all of a sudden, when Mr. Skinny allegedly sends out the text message, why is there no bubble right here? Mr. Skinny, why is there no bubble? You can see it right here too. See it right there where it says, "Cuz, you tripping." Look at the question mark, and right here. Right here, it has the bubble. I mean, it has a little pointer, but right here, it doesn't have the pointer, and right there, it doesn't have the pointer. Why is everything so inconsistent with your text messages that are allegedly supposed to be real? No, when you text message somebody, especially from an iPhone, everything is consistent. Why is there two different blues from your messaging? And why isn't every text message that you sent Kwame Brown, it doesn't have this little blue, it doesn't have this little tail at the end? Damn, you old, bro. You really don't know how to properly make fake things. Like, god damn, you suck. Now, one thing that I do want to point out is, I mean, you know, it's just little details, right? It's just little details, but this could be a thing or it couldn't be a thing, right? Right here in the white, this is Kwame Brown, right? This is Kwame Brown in the white. If you pay attention to how he types, he you know, he pretty much has proper text messaging, spelling, and punctuation, right? All the I'm has the I can't even think of the word. What's that little thing? The little fucking thing up there. I can't even think of the word. But why right here when he says, "Man, I'm just playing. I think I'm at the casino," or something like that. Why is the I'm different, right? This is not capitalized, and it doesn't have the, I forgot the word. I don't know. My mind just went blank. But it doesn't have that little thing up there, right? Look, everything is pretty consistent when Kwame Brown is texting, right? But over here, he doesn't have that same I'm punctuation, right? Could be something big, could be something minor. Who knows? But another thing that Mr. Skinny forgot to do, Mr. Skinny, check out the space between messages, right? Check out the space between the messages. Every single space, every single text messages have this perfectly spaced out in between every text message. Look at that. You see, it's perfectly spaced out in between every single text message. Mr. Skinny, why when you allegedly text back, cuz you tripping, why is your text message so squeezed in? There's no space at all. When you see this right here, when you see this question mark, cuz you tripping, in your other text messages, why is it so squeezed in? There is literally no space in between the text messages. You are really trash at this, bro. You are really trash at this. Once again, look at the text messages, right? Once again, up top is the Photoshop Mr. Skinny's, and at the bottom is Kwame Brown's, right? And once again, when you see Kwame Brown's blue messages, it always has the tail, right? Look. It always has the tail. You always see that blue tail on the end of every single, blue text message, right? You always see that blue. You always see that blue. You always see that tail, right? You always see that tail at the end of the blue text messages. Every single time. Every single time. Every single time. Let me make it bigger. Every single time. But why, Mr. Skinny? Why, Mr. Skinny, when your text messages are shown, why is there no little tail right there? Why is the color from your messages down here different from your messages up there? Let me show y'all. All right, boom. Now you can really see it, right? You can really see the difference between the color. Look at this. Look at the difference between the color of the blues. And guess when the color of the blue changes color? You guessed it. The fake text messages. These are the fake text messages right here. This is the fake text messages right here. Completely different color. No spacing. Look at this. Perfect space. Perfect space. Perfect space. There's a space in between all text messages. But when Mr. Skinny replies back, quote unquote, replies back, there's no spacing. There's no spacing and there's no tail. Mr. Skinny, you are really trash at this. Like, you are really old. All right, just take your old ass off of YouTube and stop lying. Kwame, if you choose to sue Mr. Skinny, please point out what I just showed in court. Okay, use this video in court and point out the inconsistencies of Mr. Skinny alleged text messages. Kwame, I really hope you sue this nigga, because he is really dumb. He is truly dumb, and he doesn't know how to properly lie correctly. Mr. Skinny got caught in another lie. So salute to Gears the Truth for pointing that out. Make sure y'all go check him out. You did a good job pointing that out, and I just want to highlight that. And and one thing that's definitely another red flag. Now, who really types like this? I'm leaving the table. I'm ready to come suck that D and quietly tear that ass up. Now, the reason why Mr. Skinny chose to use that sentence is because he wanted to make sure the audience knew exactly who that came from. So he used Kwame Brown's lingo to identify this is Kwame Brown. But you're trying too hard. Quietly tear that ass. Come on, bro. That is so. Come on. Don't nobody talk like that in real life. Don't nobody talk like that in real life, bro. So just give it up, man. So there we go, man. Y'all be the judge. In my eyes, Gears the Truth definitely pointed out some very key points of how the text messages was definitely photoshopped. And you know what I think? This is my opinion. This part right here that is photoshopped, I think Mr. Skinny probably took his wife's phone and, you know, probably sent messages to his wife. Or he took his wife's phone and probably sent messages to him, cropped that part out, took a screenshot of this message right here, cropped that part out of the text message he sent to himself, and just photoshopped it onto here. Because keep in mind, right? Keep in mind, I'm going to point this out too, right? When the person is in the blue, that's the person who is texting, right? The person that is texting is in the blue, and the person that is receiving is in the white. So this is why I think Mr. Skinny probably took his wife's phone and sent himself a message. Because when you send a message, it comes out like this. And it doesn't have the tail. And that's why the tail's not here, because he sent that message to himself. Skinny, you are stupid. You are really stupid. So that's what he did. He probably took his wife's phone, text himself, or either he text from his phone to his wife's phone, photoshopped it, cropped it, and put it in a text message. That's why there's an inconsistency in the line, in the bubbles. And that's why there's an inconsistency in the color of the blue. It's because he used another phone to text message himself. Oh, man. All right, y'all. I'm done. Skinny, give it up, bro. This is truly embarrassing. This is truly embarrassing. You are too old for this. Y'all leave a comment down below, man. Hit that like, yo, this video needs to go viral. Hit that, yo, this video needs to hit 1,000 likes, all right? Hit the like button and make sure y'all go support the homie Gears the Truth, the one that pretty much broke the code. You know what I'm saying? I just watched this video and I just want to elaborate on it. So make sure y'all go check out Gears the Truth as well. It's your boy Damn D, B.O.B. I'm signing out, man.